All right, guys, good morning. I'm excited about today. You can probably tell I'm a little more excited than normal because of what I'm going to talk to you guys about today and what we're going to dive into tomorrow morning. This is one of my favorite subjects to teach, and it is about getting you guys confident in trading. Going from zero trades we started this with in about I think it was February 2023, I believe. February 2023, starting on the 22nd. Guys, we are currently 285 wins and 0 losses with 13 trades pending, and we keep track of basically the success we have of not using buy limits. That helps me, see how well are we really doing when it comes to the accuracy of entering trades. Now, if you guys compare this, because I'm gonna do a masterclass tomorrow morning in the future forecast. If you compare how much money you can make with a strategy like this versus the S&P 500, it is nowhere close. Let's just say the S&P 500 does 10 to 15% a year. So what we did in a bear market in 2023 is we just took 4% over and over and over again. You guys can see this, and everything's transparent. There's a public ledger for all of this, okay? On top of that, when the bull market came in, we were like, all right, let's start upping this to 10%. We did 8%. We did a lot of 5%. And then we actually started to do some 20%. Then we just went on this run of just 10% over and over and over and over and over. Okay, compound this on top of itself. Now, imagine this, using 3 buy limits. What if only one of those buy limits gets hit? Well, that's okay. Every 3 of these can basically be considered a trade. Now, there's sequential orders that you want to follow, and I can talk about that tomorrow. But the point is I want to do a full masterclass tomorrow in the future forecast because we just ran a big sell on the indicators of how to use these indicators, guys, and how to maybe for some of you be profitable for the first time in your entire trading career, okay? So let's do some TA here, and then I'm going to whiteboard because you're going to like this. Technical analysis, guys. All last week when I came on YouTube, I put my neck out there and I said, guys, this is going to be a bull trap, meaning that the price is going to go up. I said, give this grace, let it go up to 99, let it go up to $100,000 if it wants to head there. But I do believe we're heading back down. Now, why is this? Price action moving to the, let me make this a little bit bigger here. Price action moving to the top side here, while we have well money flow moving down, as well as trades in favor moving down. Do you guys know what this is technically? This is what's called bearish divergence. Bearish divergence usually follows the path of the oscillating indicator. Not price action, the oscillating indicator. What does oscillation mean? It means it's pinned between a range. It's going to go low, it's going to go high. And when we see this make lower highs, while price is making higher highs, usually we see some massive sell-offs. Now, here's a very important level you guys need to be paying attention to because it is held true way back over here on resistance, which we had basically April 14th, 2021, and then basically November 9th, 2021 as well. And that is the top of the previous cycle. We are coming and getting what's called a break and a retest right now. So the break and the retest back down, I would suspect maybe a little bit of a bounce at $93,000 and maybe a move back up. However, if we actually get this to crash down below here, I do think we have potential to come back down and target this area right here, which very quickly, let me do this, and I want to get onto whiteboarding after this. The price label, we could be coming back. I know some people are going to be like, it's not possible. I don't know, guys. I think it may be possible to come back down and test this descending support line, which could be 77, maybe a very, very fast crash back down to 79, but maybe at the intersection here of 77.6. I wouldn't fully count it off the table at this moment. Oscillators have much room to go to the downside. They were nowhere close to being oversold. We need a bounce here if we stay bullish. If not, we're going to be headed down. Okay. With all that said, guys, I want to get into this. This makes me excited. I got up this morning. I'm like, man, I'm early on this video because I get up and I just get excited sometimes about doing what I do. Okay, talking about trades. 285 wins and 0 losses. Okay, how in the world is this even possible? The number one thing we get when people come to Trade Confident and they see this is they completely dismiss it. And they think it's not possible to win 285 trades in a row with 0 losses. They literally, in their mind, they go like this and they go, nope, you've got to be wrong. And then they get into actually, you don't even need to get into the membership. They go over to our website. You guys look at the public ledger that we keep. This is open to everyone. So go to tradeconfident.io. That's where we're calling all these out. Trade setups. Go to view performance. And you guys can click on here once you have a membership and see every single screenshot we've taken of the entry as well as the exit. I promise you guys, God is my witness, we have never manipulated or lied about a single trade we have ever called out, won, or anything like that, ever. And we keep a transparent record of how accurate we are at calling out these trades. What I'm going to teach you guys tomorrow is how do you go from literally no experience. You can be a trader right now, listen to me, and you're like, I'm getting into this new crypto thing. I don't have any experience. How do you go from no experience to winning 10 to 20 trades in a row? Okay, in a row. Listen, guys, what causes people to lose their accounts is winning too many times in a row because they get too confident. But when you win too many times in a row with us, you don't gain the confidence because you know that the risk management is there. And it may not make sense right now, but tomorrow morning, I'm going to show you guys. When people trade this, they know that when price, let me just draw this out real quick. When price goes like this, and we use basically 3 different indicators, 4 indicators I'll show you guys tomorrow. When price is moving back down, we use 4 different indicators to time the entries. Okay? 2 oscillators, 1 signal, and then we use another indicator to look at support and resistance, which is color changing, first of its kind on TradingView, which is really awesome. You'll see that tomorrow. Okay? When you combine all 4 of these indicators together, this gives you guys some of the best entries into the market. But the way that we are not losing any trades, I hope you guys are paying attention to this, because if you guys are like, man, I want to just make wins over and over and over and compound my money and beat the S&P 500. Okay, we've done that, like by far. You guys need to use something called buy limits. The indicator we use gives us all of our buy limits. It even gives us our take profit as well. So what you're doing in the morning is you're going through a checklist. I don't spend any longer than 5 minutes going through about 40 different coins, and I'll show you guys how to set up alerts tomorrow. Set alerts up, look through the charts, understand what to look for. You place the trade, take responsibility for it. You know, we're not financial advisors, but place the trade, let it play out, and you have insurance. I'm going to switch this up. Pretend these are buy limits now. 3 to 4 buy limits on every trade. In case the market goes down, this is insurance. Guys, this is how we are getting testimonials like this. And I'll end it after here, because I know I'm going a little bit longer than normal. But it's exciting when you guys look at things like this, and people in the past bull market, even people who've done this in a bear market, to be up $4,300 in a week. Okay, they are using indicators. The guy did this on the 15-minute time frame with a signal strength of 40. Okay, and I'll explain that tomorrow. This guy's up $9,000, $2,100 in 3 days. Okay, the top and bottom finder. This is what I'm gonna show you guys tomorrow morning. First 3 trades, 500, 5,200, 4,300. Guys, it goes on and on and on and on. This is not the end. Go to the testimonials over here, and we have one of the longest pages you will probably ever find for testimonials for indicators and a membership. Because we've been so transparent with everybody has been, it's so easy to follow along, okay? Once we started in February 22nd of 2023, we restarted the strategy. We had a strategy in the previous years where we lost about 16 to 18 trades out of about 116 trades we took. We morphed that into a better risk management strategy. Since we started the new strategy, it has not lost yet, and I don't foresee it losing because of the risk management strategy. So tomorrow morning, not to make this long, if you guys want to learn exactly how we are taking these trades with these indicators and how people are making these profits and how we are 285 wins and 0 losses, you are going to love this. The second link in the description, or maybe it's the first, there's going to be 2. There's going to be an indicator link. There's going to be a link for the membership. Tomorrow morning, watch the future forecast is going to be on May 6th. And I will teach you guys a masterclass of how to use these indicators because everybody just purchased them. And by the way, if you made it to the end of the video here, if you watch tomorrow and you weren't able to take advantage of the big sale we just had, there might be a surprise for you if you sign up and you watch the video tomorrow morning, if you guys want to get into those indicators. I love you guys. God bless you. Do not miss this. This is one of the most favorite things I like teaching because people find so much confidence and they see the money start stacking up in their account because they finally use good risk management in their trading. And that's what I'm excited about. All right, guys, have a good one. Let me get this video out to you, and I'll see you guys promptly tomorrow morning in the future forecast. Snag a membership in the description. All new members get 25% off. You guys are going to love that. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.